Yo everyone, I hope that you're all well and welcome back to my channel. As promised last week when I did my Colourpop haul, I promised to do a review and swatches video on the blushes, the eyeshadows and the lippy sticks. So I have used all of the eyeshadows now and I've used all of the blushes, believe it or not. I have been wearing Colourpop all week long. I love them. They are definitely one of my favourite brands at the moment and probably will be for a long while still. So as I said in my video, I'm just going to link it below so that you can refer back to it so I don't have to keep repeating myself. They are a US based beauty brand. They're quite new, they're up and coming, they're amazing, and because they're still quite new, they don't ship to the UK, they don't ship to Europe. They ship mostly in the US, Canada. They ship to Australia and New Zealand, I think, but that's just because they did a collaboration with a blogger over there. And so my cousin who lives in the US very kindly picked up my order for me that I ordered to her house, and then she shipped it over to me in the UK. So this is going to be a video for how many? That's 17 eyeshadows, because like I said, it was like a one-off order. And I am, in case you're wondering, wearing all of them on my eyes today. I'm not going to do the lippy sticks review just yet because I've not actually used all of them, but I have used all the blushes and the eyeshadows. So what I'm going to do is I am firstly just going to describe what they're like. Now, the quality, the texture of them is very different to your standard kind of eyeshadows. They're very squidgy feeling is the only way I can describe it. They feel squidgy. They feel like they're like a cream eyeshadow is the best way to describe it to me. And now I'm not generally a fan of cream blushes. I don't really buy cream blushes. I don't buy cream eyeshadows, and it's just because powder is just easier to kind of use. But I'd heard such good things about Colourpop eyeshadows or Colourpop Cosmetics in general that I just thought I have to really give it a try. Cream to powder kind of texture. So I'm going to show you one of them. They are squidgy. So what happens after a while, you will start to get a dent in there, but that doesn't mean that you're going to use them all up really quickly. To be honest, it's down to you. If you press too hard on them, yes, you are going to waste them. So now, for somebody who is a novice, like myself, when it comes to a new makeup brand, the thing I like about this company is that they are very thoughtful. They've actually sent little cards in here with tips and tricks about how to use these eyeshadows, how to use the blushes, what they're made of. So let me read it to you because obviously it's the easiest way to describe it. This long-wearing cream powder has an elastic-like texture that is totally party-proof. Avoid the fallout from traditional powder shadows and say goodbye to raccoon eyes. I have to agree with that. Every single one of these I've used, from matte to pigment to metallic and shimmery with lots of glitter in it. Not one little bit of fallout, which is amazing. This feather soft formula literally glides on and feels freaking amazing. And that is so true. It feels like I'm applying like butter onto my skin, but butter that I can easily just blend out and then there's no problems at all. So they say here, for maximum coverage, use your fingertip and tap the shadow onto the eyelid. Now, I was first using any old brush and I was like, okay, the colour is not appearing as vibrant on my lid and the way that it looks when I've swatched it with my finger. So I did that. I just rubbed a little bit, tapped it onto my lid. Amazing. All of a sudden I had complete full coverage. So it says a flat fine tip synthetic brush will make the magic happen and is perfect tool for detailed application close to the lash line. Now, to blend, like in your crease and whatnot, using a fluffy brush which has got good movement. So one that's not stiff, which is quite fluffy. I mean, I've used my MAC 224 a couple of times. I've used my Makeup and Hair Addiction brushes quite a few times. That's what I've used today because they pick up the product really well. So to blend, using a fluffy brush that has got good movement, dip the tip of the brush into the shadow and apply with a windshield wiper motion throughout the crease of the eye. This will make your shadows softer and more diffused, which is what you want when you're doing like crease work. And when finished, it says close that sucker up tight. I think it sounds better if you say it with an American accent, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not American. Don't leave the jar open for long periods of time. You may lose some of the magic that makes the Super Shock shadow so amazing. So According to their website, once you've opened it, it lasts a year. And if you don't open it, it lasts 3 years. You have to wind it up really tight and keep it airtight, because it is that kind of creamy sort of texture. It can easily dry out. That's the same for any kind of cream product, I would say. So to make sure that you get the best out of your product, make sure you do it super tight. 0.1 grams, 0.07 ounces, and they cost $5. That's it, £5. That's nothing. Now for me, who lives in the UK, what's $5? Like £3? That's nothing. So that is it. That is the description of what they're like. I think they get a 10 out of 10 for me. So now I am going to show you the different finishes and the different types of ones that I bought myself personally. This one is called A Pickle. It's a beautiful pastel coral pink shade. I've been using this a lot in my crease. Because the best way to apply these is with your fingers, you're going to get the best out of these swatches that I show you now. This one is called Shop, and this one is like a bright orangey coral. It's amazing for the spring summer. This is called To a T, and it's a standard warm mid-tone brown. Everybody needs a mid-tone brown for their crease area. This one is called Mittens, and it's a lovely deep warm brown. Amazing for your outer V area and your lower lash line to deepen up any kind of look and make it a bit smoky. Amazing colour, and they're all so soft and easy to blend. They like feel like I'm gliding satin across my skin. They're that soft. This one is called Bill, and it's like a plummy beige, but it almost kind of comes out a bit pinky, dusky, rosy, plummy sort of colour on my lids. I am going to insert pictures of me wearing these different shadows so you can see for yourself what they look like. And it's that one on the end here. This one is called On the Rocks, and it's a vibrant bronze, and it's got gold and violet glitter in it, but the glitter and everything like that is noticeable. Everything that you see in the pan is what translates onto the eye, which is what I love about this brand. This one is called Hammered, and it's an olive green, which has got gold glitter in it and lots of multicoloured sparkles as well. Don't mind me moving my arm around like a weirdo. It's just because I want the light to hit off the sparkles so you can see it clearly. This one is called I Heart This, and it's a silvery taupe shade with multicoloured glitter in it as well. Love this. It's amazing as a tear duct colour and a lid colour. So that is it for the metallics. So next I am going to show you a couple of the other ones. I tried to, because I wanted to try the different types of shadows that they had. I've got like a one satin, I've got one ultra metallic. So the most of the ones that I got were matte, because I always tend to go more towards matte, because it's always good to have like universal kind of crease colours, like a brown and like a dusky pink sort of colour, like an orangey sort of colour. This is a gorgeous pale neon lime green, and I love this shade. It is a kind of neon, wearable neon, if that makes sense. And this is a satin. And this is called Lala, and it's a rose gold. Amazing colour. Come on. You know it is. You know I'm not just saying it. You can see it for yourself. Look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome colour. This one is called Girly. And it's a creamy vanilla with pink and gold duochrome. Now, I mainly bought this to use as like a highlighting shade for my brow bone. Because I do like to wear kind of... I don't wear mattes on my brow bone, to be honest. But this one is not too in your face. So I'm using this today on my tear duct as well as my brow bone. Gorgeous colour. So creamy. So creamy. Now this one is another really unique, amazing shade. It's called Lace. And it's a deep blue violet colour. And that's what I'm wearing on part of my eyes today that you can see. You can see the violet sparkles in it too. It's gorgeous. These are all one swipes, by the way, that I'm taking from the eyeshadows, in case you were wondering. Now, Colourpop also have got a pressed pigment selection, and I bought one of those. And that is actually the one that I'm wearing on the rest of my eyelid today. And it's this one here called Slave to Pink. Now, if you are on Instagram, you would know who Slave to Beauty is. She has the most amazing posts of girly pink glittery stuff and all kinds of makeup and different types of products. And this was named for her, Slave to Pink. Her name's Slave to Beauty. And it is a neon pink. And I absolutely love this shade. With blue, violet, pink, silver glitter, and it's got a duochrome kind of finish as well. So it's like an all-in-one. It's amazing. And it is one of those shades where it shows up every single bit of glitter on your eyes. It doesn't drop off. It doesn't fall down onto the rest of your face. It all stays put on the lid. You don't even have to use any kind of glitter glue, nothing like that. This is how gorgeous it is. I do find it slightly sheer. So I just tend to use my finger more to apply this one than using a brush, because with a brush it comes out a little bit too sheer. Today, doing this eye makeup look, I applied it first with a brush, then put it on my finger and patted it on to make it more intense. Colourpop also do quite a few collaborations with various beauty bloggers, big Instagrammers, vloggers as well. And one of the ones that they did, whose collection that really kind of caught my eye, was one by Beauty by Megan Naik. She is a makeup artist in America, and she is of South Asian origin, and she has got like these amazing greeny blue eyes. She's absolutely stunning, and they did a collaboration of 4 eyeshadows with her, which is called Megan Naik, as you can see there. And then there are 4 different shades in here, which all work well, really nicely together. So I'm going to show you all 4 of them individually. So this one is called Amira, and it's an antique gold with a lot of multi-dimensional glitter in it, as it's a metallic shadow. This one is called Onai, and it's a creamy white with blue and violet duochrome, and it's a satin. So this is obviously amazing to use as a brow bone shade. The duochrome-ness in it is quite subtle, so it's not anything off-putting or anything like that. This deep brown shade is called Farah, and it's a matte. Obviously great to use for contouring in your eyes, the outer V area, smoking out your look. Finally, this one is called Lectra. It's a deep burgundy with pink and violet glitter in it, and it's a metallic. This is my favourite out of the bunch of them. As you can see, all 4 of them are very kind of Southeast Asian inspired. But obviously anyone can wear it. This is all my swatches and everything for the Colourpop Super Shock eyeshadows. They're always releasing new eyeshadows, and they have actually just released highlighters. And they happen to have released, as in highlighters for your cheekbones and your nose and other highlighting areas. They actually released that after I'd placed my order, which is why I've not been able to actually get any. But funnily enough, I am today using Girly as my highlight on my cheekbones because it's creamy enough to use like a blush as well. That's how awesome they are. I wish the brand very well. I think they are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I think that they've done a great job, and I think that they deserve it. So yeah, so if you've got any more questions or anything else about Colourpop eyeshadows, let me know below. Follow me on Instagram where you'll see my face of the days and when I get these products and when I use them in person. You can see I've posted this look on there today. So that's it really. Oh, and I have not forgotten about my competition for Sleek. The competition's obviously closed now. It closed last weekend. So anybody who has commented on that video since then, I'm really sorry. You kind of missed out a bit. But I will announce them in the next couple of days who the winner is. I'm going to collate all the names and I'm going to get one of my friends to just go and pick one. It's the best way and easiest way to do it. Yeah, so that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.